Hey legends, this is the extension from the post that I put up about dealing with the dark and how I deal with the dark and the game that I play with myself, which is imagining having two children. So I imagine that I have two children, two invisible children. Wow, g'day Bailey. That one, as I said, one that I love and one that I hate. And one that I wish that I could send back and not have anymore, and one that I would love to keep. Now, I imagine that, and I imagine if that was actually reality. If I had two children that I loved, one that I loved and one that I hated, and then I spent all my time on the light, ignoring, pretending that the dark kid wasn't there, pretending that they didn't exist, wishing that they didn't exist, and just going light, 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 light. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Then, as I said, I'd be fooling myself. I'd be ignorant to the fact that I'd be turning on blinkers, just focusing on the light and being positive and holier than thou with this kid, and thinking that this other kid, the darkness, isn't going to go, dude, I'm going to ruin you because you've neglected me, you've abandoned me, you've ignored me, you've pretended that I wasn't there, and would have hurt that kid's feelings, right? Now remember, the kids is the analogy of the light and the dark. But conversely, if I have this kid that I love and that I hate, two of them, and one of them, I'm focusing on the dark one, like constantly fighting with it, yelling at it, like wanting ways, sending it to psychologists, sending it to counselors, sending it to freaking, hypnotherapists and all that thing to try and fix it, but also trying to fight it and resist it and yelling at it, then this beautiful child, this light-filled child, is just going to be underused, also neglected, and also just abandoned, right? So I imagine that those two kids are there, and I think, shit, if they were real, how would I deal with that? And I've got stepchildren, and that it's no different, except I love them both. But it's a way that I deal with the dark and the light within me, because both of these things are saying, hey, dude, pay attention to me. Hey, dude, live a better life. No, dude, you don't deserve it. Hey, dude, go and do something awesome or create this in your life. No, you can't. You're unworthy. You're not enough. Like, oh my God. Right? So if these two kids were in front of me, how I've learned to deal with this, how I've learned to deal with the fighting for attention, which then, whichever I give power to, whichever I give life to, is going to create more of my reality. How I've learned to deal with that over time, because how I used to deal with it, I used to just focus on the light and go, oh my God, life is great, life is awesome, life is amazing, I'm amazing, everyone's amazing, and just like totally ignored that there was darkness within. It bit me in the ass. It totally bit me in the ass. And it didn't serve me, but I thought it was. I was just like, yeah, I totally live in the light and everything's amazing. And it's like, nah, dude, you know what? I'm fucking suffering. I don't feel great all the time. I feel down in the dumps, and I was ignoring that child that was the dark. And then, Kate would often come and bite me back in the butt. So it called me to be a better mum to my children, my invisible children, the light and the dark. So now, having them there, I look at the darkness whenever it wants to play up. I go, okay, what do you want to say? Tell me what you want to say. Tell me what you want to hear. Just go, go to town. You've got the stage, you've got the microphone, and I am here and I will listen. And the better mum that I have become to this darkness, to this dark child, is just to listen, to notice and observe, right? So the darkness is saying, we're just not enough. We're not worthy. We shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't open your heart. You shouldn't go and post that video. You shouldn't go and do this because we'll be rejected, and I'm afraid of being rejected, let's just stay safe and stay cozy and stay comfortable. We're okay there. right? And so I listen to it when I'm in a bad mood, whenever I want to go into a bad negative state, something's triggered me, or even just woken up in the morning, I'm like, ugh, don't want to live life. I'm like, okay, cool, that's the dark. That's my dark kid playing up. So I listen to it. I'm like, okay, what do you want to say? What do you want to chat about? And that little kid is like, I just don't want to do life today. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to go and talk to anyone. And then I recognize that the dark is simply just denying the light. You know, it's denying the light. It's saying, I don't want that to be my brother or sister. I don't like them. They're always out in the open. They love everyone. They want to try new things. They want to, you know, heal themselves and forgive and let go and release. And I hate them. It's like, okay, cool. Sorry, dude, you're stuck with them. You're stuck with one another. So I, as the parent, I, as the invisible parent to these invisible children, I need to let them talk to one another and learn from one another. And this is the game that I play. May sound psycho, may sound psychotic, don't care. It freaking works. And, you know, of course, along the way, I'm going to find better games to play. But this is a really great game. Imagining having two children, one that you wish you could send back to God, and one that you're like, oh, I want to keep you forever. But unfortunately, in reality, we're actually stuck with the light and we're stuck with the dark. We're stuck with the most amazing amount of potential, and we're stuck with the ego who loves to stay safe and comfortable. So we, as humans, as human, beautiful, spiritual soul beings, need to become better parents to these two children and work out how they can communicate better. What's going on in the dark, what's going on in the light, what the dark would like to say to the light, what the light would like to say to the dark, and you, us, we become the person that makes the choice, the parent. This is a really cool game. If you want to know more about it, feel free to hit me up. But I thought I would share this with you because I do share this with my one-on-one coaching clients and we go into further detail about it. But why not share it with you, gang? Hey? Anyway, have a nice day and catch you later. Mwah. Peace be with you.